Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Millennial Investments for another daily trade review. Today, we're going to be looking at ticker NVAX, Novavax. This is a COVID-19 play as far as the vaccine goes. As you may know already, the one thing about Novavax that I'd like to go ahead and start off with is the fact that their vaccine has the potential to cure all of the strands that have picked up and become, basically under the spotlight that we need to pay attention to. Their efficacy rates are pretty high on all three strands that have that attention. And the reason I wanted to sit here and talk about NVAX is due to the fact that the stock's currently sitting at 174 right now, which is a wonderful opportunity to buy into it if you're interested in the company and you missed some of that price action before to get a better entry and it's just been on a run. The market pullbacks over the past 2 weeks have definitely allowed you to get that entry into it. Of course, there's been concerns about COVID-19 vaccine shortages and stuff like that. And NVAX, I don't believe, has hit the U.S. market just yet. And I think they're focusing on going after UK based on a press conference I watched the other day with the CEO. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Feel free. I'm not always right. I'm not going to act like I am. But I'm just basically wanting to show you some price levels on the technical analysis, that stand out to me more than anything. And it's this 174 or 175.46 level for sure. The fact that it's currently trading below that right now is a great entry into it, moving back up to potentially retest at least the 294s, at minimum the 242s, which is almost $100 per share. Just short of it about 70. It's about 70 shares, but about $30 short a share. But you can definitely find a great opportunity and get into this play. I highly recommend it if you are interested in COVID-19 vaccines and stuff like that. If you're a COVID-19 player, I guess you can call it. I am going to take some time to look at some of the fundamentals. I was checking some of the news too to see if there's been anything else that's came out specifically about the company versus just your typical vaccine news that's been coming out. EPS growth annually, quarter over quarter, year over year at least, has been about 81%. But net profit margins are currently down negative 24%. I expect that to jump once the company gets its UK approval. I don't know what their FDA is called, but once they get EU approval, and then they're ultimately going to be trying to use that EU approval for the US FDA approval as like a bilateral approval. For the use of their vaccine. Otherwise, it's going to be about a month or two before they actually go through the entire process with the FDA here in the U.S. and getting that approved. So definitely something to watch for. Quarter over quarter EPS, is negative 91% and negative 60%. But that's typical with any type of pharmaceutical company that you're looking at investing in because they're dumping a lot of money and expenditure into their actual research, especially when you get into clinical trials, and I think they're on phase 3 with the U.S. for sure, and finally getting to the point where they're at the end of their trials with the EU, the last I read. Of course, I do want to do more DD on it, and I will add it in the comments below as I find it. But otherwise, I just wanted to basically pinpoint the fact that it's a great entry point into the stock around these 175.46 levels. The markets overall is what I would watch. The health sector saw some rotation out of it, just like tech did. The SPY pulled back to about 371, I think, yesterday, and 373 today, or somewhere in that price range. But it's currently back up above that 383.50 medium level, and we need to stay above that. So if the markets stay above that level, at least the SPY for sure, then we can expect this to follow and the rest of the markets to follow. I want to say this is actually on the NASDAQ, which to correct myself, the NASDAQ is currently up 1.59% in correlation to the 1.99% pickup off the SPY. And so I mainly focus on the SPY and how it's doing, but the NASDAQ is correlating with that. So we could see some pickup back in the markets going into next week. I think this was a healthy pullback overall for the markets to find better entries at better prices for some of these great companies such as NVAX. So definitely something to look into if you're interested in. Definitely a long-term play. I know this stock took off to the 130s quickly. Not too many people were able to hop into it like they wanted to. So I just wanted to provide that opportunity for you and what to expect moving forward. So if you found any of this information beneficial in any kind of way, feel free to show your support by simply liking and sharing this information, as well as subscribing to the channel to receive future notifications regarding trade reviews such as this one, as well as sharing information with the rest of our community here at Millennial Investments. Feel free to do that. We are not withheld from taking in any information that you may have that we don't, although we do our own DD. Of course, I just wanted to actually, highlight this position as it was our top large cap performer today and rebounding from the market pullback. Other than that, thank you for taking the time out of your day ultimately to watch this video. I hope you have a great weekend. We look forward to having some opportunities to jump into first thing morning. I kind of wanted to give some people some heads up on some of the things we're looking at from a micro, small, and mid to large cap sectors, what we're paying attention to in those sectors individually. So you can see some of our other daily trade reviews in the playlist at the end of this video if you're interested in seeing some of those. But other than that, have a great weekend. Like I said, good luck trading, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this. I appreciate the support that you're giving us here at Millennial Investments, to all our subscribers and all the people that support us, even if you're not even a subscriber and you just watch the videos. Like I said, have a great weekend. Good luck trading and be smart.